Welcome back. I'm Nicolbw, and this is Awakening Sky of Diamonds. And as you notice, our platform, our island has gotten a lot more colorful. I was tired of all of these animals spawning all over my island, so I changed all the grass out for concrete, and I decided to go with just really bright colors. And so I went ahead and made our platform over here all pink, and then I put a wall around it. I don't know. I think it's adorable. And then I've outlined it in the light blue. We've got yellow and orange. So I did leave the backyard a patch of grass so that way we could still get animals, but they're all condensed. All of their droppings on the ground are condensed. I'm not constantly picking them up and filling my inventory. And then I have expanded out here, and boy, is this bright. Wow, that hurts my eyes. So, first thing first, I want to mention that I had a comment on my last video from DFT Bat. And said that the stew that we made at the end of the last video probably went into the disassembler down here. And sure enough, that was correct. So we do know stew. It got learned. So I did find it in our transmutation table. So what I have learned, because I thought, how are we going to do this? I can't do auto crafting things that have EMC if it's just going to get learned into the table, ate up, and I can't ever have it in the system unless I put it in the things down below. So I thought about it and did a little research, and so that's what this thing is for, the transmutation chamber. So this thing, you set up the same way. You use the soulbound talisman set to yourself. And then the book and the max you could put in here is 4, apparently. So we have that. And I've set the priority 1 less than the disassembler. I don't know if you need the disassembler at all at this point because it still has the book so you can learn new items. I believe the chamber goes both ways where it will take in items and you can use it to make items. So I don't think you necessarily need this. And because of this block, I don't need any of this stuff. So all this work I did setting this up, yeah, you don't need that. So, yeah, scratch that. I'm going to take all of this down. Yeah, because you just don't need it. You just need the chamber. That was a lot of work down the drain. But I really appreciate that comment because I learned something new and made it a lot easier. And I can pass that information along to you guys. Today, I think what we're going to do is work on environmental tech and get these void miners. So I'd like to make the ore miner, the resource miner, at least those 2, and maybe the botanic miner as well, if we have time. So we'll go ahead and set these up. It looks like all of the tier 1 stuff has EMC, but every other tier up from that does not. So we are going to have to collect the resources. Like this has EMC, but the rest of these crystals do not, and I believe you need those for higher tier stuff. So this is not something we'll just be able to jump to the last thing for. We'll have to set up each level to get the resources for the next level. So let's go ahead and make this book. I noticed that the mod doesn't actually have the book anymore, but I found it in a different mod. So hopefully this will be what I'm looking for. So we do need to make this because we don't just have it. If you see, we don't have it. So we do need to make these, and we can make them. And because it has EMC, let's see, if we put it in the system, it should automatically be, yay, this is so much better. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is great. This is awesome. Okay. I'm thrilled with this. Okay, and so we do need to make an assembler. There's any more environmental tech quests in the book, so we won't have to worry about that. But we do want to look in the book for, gosh, this looks a little different. Okay. Let's see. Does it tell us how many? Oh, yes, it does. Ooh, this is nice. This is definitely nicer than it was. Okay, so we need 24 frames, 20 structure panels, 2 laser cores, and 1 lens. So structure panels and tier 1 frames. What is the highest tier? Tier 6, and it's 13 by 13. Okay, so if we, the top tier is 13 by 13, right? So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be the middle of the top tier. So 1, 2, 3. Is it on the fourth one or above the fourth one? You know what? We'll just put it above. Like that. Okay, so I think we can just right click, hold right click, and it will automatically build it as long as you have everything. And oh, we are going to need to poke a hole in the center. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, so that one, I think, and the one below it. I can't get to it. I'm gonna have to do this. Okay. Fix that. Assembled false, assembled true. And there's the beam going down. Yay! So you do have to poke a hole down in the bottom. I got a little carried away with the ferro lanterns. So you do have to poke a hole in the bottom. obviously, okay, when they say 4 high, that means that the controller needs to be on the 4th one up. We'll know that for the future. Okay, so this needs a chest and power. That's not a problem. So we do have an ender chest. It's just white, hooked up to the system. We might have to hook more import buses to it, but that's fine. I think they don't have EMC, by the way. So we might have to make more of those. Let's see. And then we need power. So the coils, I think we only need, we only need a small one. So we'll go ahead and grab 3 of those. And then we should probably make a couple more of these. So we'll go ahead and make a couple more of those for those as well. So let's go ahead and put this down. So we'll put that there, and then can we attach? Oh yeah, look at that. It's charging up. Nice. So now we have our 3 environmental tech miners up and going. We have the ore, the resource, and the botanical ones, and they're all tier 1. I went ahead and moved the first one down 1, so that way it will be on the same level and look okay. I will make note that if you're using these feral flare lanterns, it won't automatically build your structure with the wand or the builder that if there is a light source there. So you'll have to manually place the block to get rid of that light source and to complete the structure. So just note of that. And make sure there's a hole in the bottom for the laser to go down. I have these spaced out properly, but we don't have enough energy. So we need to make a reactor. So we're going to go ahead and do that as well in this episode. So let's get our reactor on. I keep placing down cakes and destroying my pick, which is not good because it's legendary and it's a nice pick. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, let's go ahead and start building this and see where we go. Okay, I think this is a good location for that. That's a 9x9 base, and we're going to go up 9 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to go ahead and make that outline. Try to do this quickly. Okay, so I think what we need to do is decide where we want everything. I think we're going to go ahead and have the controller in the front and the middle. That seems to be a nice place for it. We'll go ahead and have these on the side. Change one of them to blue. And then the power tap we'll put over here, kind of hidden, not a big deal. So we're going to put some glass. We're not going to make this all glass because I think it's a little much when it's all glass. So maybe just a little bit in the front. Let's do one more high because 3 by 5 looks nice. Okay, so that's all the glass we're going to do. And let's figure out where we're going to put the rods. Let's see, checkerboard pattern. Sure, why not? And we are going to need to build up the sides as well. We're also going to need to, oops, this is why I'll use the wand here in a second. Okay, and then we can use the wand on the fuel rods as well. We want to go one less, and then we can put the tops of them on so we know where they are. All right, so we just need to figure out what we're putting on the inside. I did have a gelid cryotheum cow, but we're going to need a lot of gelid cryotheum if we do that. And I don't think I'm anywhere near having enough. Yeah, I only have 32 buckets. Although 32 would be better. How many would that be? We could put it on like the middle. In the middle. Let's see. I'm gonna have to get out the calculator. What? I can't do math in my head. 32 divided by 8 would be 4. You think I would know that? Okay. Go to school for accounting and have to... Actually, we learned in school, they were very adamant, a lot of teachers were very adamant about, and even my boss when I worked as a bookkeeper, you do not do math in your head, get out a calculator. So there are 4 slots in here in the center. So maybe we'll make these the gelid cryotheum, and then we'll put something else for the outside. So I have this already filled up with diamonds. I just put the bottom layer on, used the wand to finish that off. And there we go. There is our reactor. Lag. There we go. So there's our reactors. So what we're going to do to set this up, we need a conduit. We need a personal, the EMC link. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just use the big one. We need some yellorium. So how we do this, actually, we're going to need more conduits. You know what? We'll just do a whole stack. Okay, so we can do it this way. That's fine. We'll do insert and extract. We're going to insert on brown, and so this one would be extract on brown, and this one would be insert on green. We're going to extract on green, always active, and we're going to set that to yellorium. So this should be filling up. Yay. We're also going to go ahead and set this. Okay. So we want to. Let's do it at 90. So all of them should be at 90%. So let's start there first. We also need to set up our power. So we want to go in here. Where our power is currently being made. Do we have that is not EMCable? That's fine. What I think we're going to do is use the flux network. So we're going to have a flux plug that is going to put energy into our system. And I believe we have points. Yes. So we are going to have a flux plug, flux point. I don't think I made a controller. You know what, we'll just do flux. We do have like basic flux storage. So let's go in make Herculean flux storage and then gargantuan. Let's grab just one of, we'll grab a couple of those just so we have extra storage. And then we are going to make a controller because I would like wireless charging as well. So we don't need that anymore. We don't need those anymore. What I want to do is set a point on here. This can go away. Okay, so when you first set this up, you need to add a new network. We're just going to call this, we'll call it Reactor. And we'll make it yellow. I don't know why. You know what? We'll make it light blue for diamonds. It doesn't need to be cryptid. It's a single player world. It's fine. Don't forget to select it. And I think it's fine. We can also do wireless charging. Make sure you hit apply. You don't have to hit apply after everything that you selected like I just did. But I also, let's put our controller in here where, sure, we'll put it right here. Please select network. I can't, it won't let me. It won't let me select the network. Did I not have? Yeah. Well, that's weird. Maybe if I put it somewhere else. What if I put it over here? It won't let me select a network. Okay. So we're going to go over here to the reactor. We're going to put that in. Select. Why is it not selecting a network? Okay. Okay, why? That was weird. Why did it make me make a new network? That was odd. Okay, so let's turn this on. Oh, turn it on. And is all of the energy coming out? Being used? It might be. So let's put down our storage, energy storage. Why is it not letting me? Okay, that's weird. Okay, so if I go over to network selection, I can select it there, but it won't let me select it on the home page. That's weird. Okay, so we are creating a buffer. Nice. So yeah, so all of the energy from here is going to go into those. Let's see. Okay, so we've got about 6,000 RF a tick going in. There's 422 RF a tick going out of our flux point. So I think that's how much RF a tick we are using on our whole base, which I know is not a lot because we don't really have a whole lot going on. So we have these, which look to be all filled up. Everything should be going into the system. So it looks like we're only using 422 RF a tick. 422, 423. But we're creating 6,000. But we also have basically unlimited. This is going to stay full because of that. We're running it off of EMC. Let's see. Our numbers aren't really going down because it's not really using EMC too much. So it's not like it's constantly ticking down, which is good. But we do have EMC production over here. And this is pretty much filled up more than once. And yeah, I keep just grabbing these and putting them in the table. So that's where my EMC is coming from at the moment, is that. So we now have an energy production on a more massive scale, so we don't have to worry about that. We have resource gathering, which will just get bigger as we go along. We also have resource production with our chickens. And I'm waiting for rabbit. Dang it. We might have to kill our animals to get... I need rabbit meat. So, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you think down below. I would like to ask for you guys to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Like the video if you did like the video. You can just like the video if you want as well. Turn on notifications to be notified of when I put out new videos. And the more you guys interact with my videos and my content, the more I'm suggested to new people and get the word out about my content. And especially my tutorials, I want to put those out there to help other people. So if you guys could do those things, I would appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.